right on the roof cam, the Advanced Auto Parts camera. Oh,
big hit there for the one of Kurt Busch.
Now, Mike Lynette was there. Mike Wallace came down. From Joe.
Gutter was a handful. Yeah, something definitely broke and went down there. Wow. Just finishing it off there. Still hanging in there. Oh, Busch is going into the wall hard. Wow, awfully hard in the wall. He was not quite so lucky as the last time. Oh, now we've got fire.
Smoke that left front, getting down into these corners, these high braking areas. You can see right when that tire went down. Put on the brakes all you want. You just can't stop soon enough.
Busch, is he right on board with his roof cam?
Okay, he's got it going.
Kurt had been complaining about a very tight car, and I'm sure that they just continued to make adjustments.
Kurt blown off the car. It's almost like something happened.
Yeah, left rear tire definitely went.
Just shredded that tire and, of course, turned the car right around.
You know, those are some of the things as a driver.
The fight is on for second and third. Here comes Cindric on the inside. Wham! And Kurt Busch piles into the outside wall.
Pass. He was. God, what a shame. Well, Kurt Busch said he was out of gas. Doc, is that what's wrong with the 5?
My goodness.
That is quite a fire underneath the hood of that 78 car.
And remember, that's a carbon fiber hood, so...
But Darrell, that looks like oil lines, fuel lines. That looks like everything.
Oh, yeah. You see brake pad flying out the front up there. I mean, the whole right side of the car is destroyed.
Turn 3.
Ooh. He just booted him out of the way.
Wow, the back straightaway. Got Boyer giving a big. Oh,
Hamlin around.
Goes around. I bet that fender caused that right rear tire to go down. Logano in it again. This one's going to take the 48 of Jimmy Johnson out this time.
Probably got him cleared, or at least he needs some room up. Ain't going to happen. So as we watched this, we almost knew that
was a go, and it looks like it probably just rubbed a hole. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that was a pretty big hit. That was probably from that contact earlier.
Oh, there's the car. Who is that? The 48?
Oh, Logano's in it.
Yep, the
and
48.
Busch and Reagan and more.
The 48 broke loose. Looked like something may have happened to it.
Oh, wow.
That ain't gonna work out. Oh, Truex.
Hold on to it.
Here it is. Busch.
Well, you said it wasn't going to be the last one. You were right, Bill.
That didn't work out.
A lot of big cars.
Oh!
Whoa! Around he goes.
Whoa, no, big hit. Oh, no.
That started way back over the middle of 1 and 2.
Unbelievable. Tony says, I'm going to get under him right here, and he just gets the clip by Marcus Ambrose just a little bit in the 9, and then these guys all react to it.
Hamlin hit the brakes. His teammate Kyle Busch got in the back of him. That pushed him up into somebody else, and away they go.
And Mark Martin almost made it through, got hit in that right rear, and shot to the outside wall.
Now they're stacked up. Yeah, the 11 was pushing the 1, maybe a little bit too hard.
What happened here? And just Kurt Busch just broke loose all by himself. Reed Sorensen, the 41, just looks like he dove down and tried to avoid it.
I wonder if someone got in the back of the 41 car maybe and turned him like that, because it's just...
He wasn't able to turn it a lot of times and would have to chase it up the track. And you're right, that was a really hard lick there at the end.
You just know where to go for Kurt Busch.
You see him crashing down, he's coming up, he's coming in the middle. Hold the brakes there, bud, when you can.
Seen that too many times.
Got tight in the wake of both of those First driver in 6 years not named Johnson.
Whoa, there he goes.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
5 cars are in it.
Maybe more. Not
heavy damage to both Penske cars, to Tony Stewart.
Hey, Kyle, the reason Eric Almirola.
There goes Kurt Busch and Ryan Newman around. Matt Kenseth trying to avoid it.
Inside, hold your line.
And that's the Home Depot Chevy.
Whoa! Oh, man, Jimmy Johnson.
I knew that. Hard hit by Jeff Burton in the 31.
Oh, right into Kurt Busch.
Busch in the 97. Nowhere for him to go.
Oh, my gosh.
That was a hard lick.
Oh, we got a crash.
48 goes around. The big one happening. The one's upside down. Kurt Busch climbed all over the top of the 41 of Custer. The 2 is around. Playoff contenders involved.
Not going to make it.
Have to go around another lap. It's going to cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, he missed that access.
Whoa,
He's in the wall now. He missed the access road.
Got the right side, guys. Come to pit road here. Caution's out. Caution's out.
Busch right there. You see the left rear tire is down on the 27. So Paul really had no control of his race car, and unfortunately for Kurt Busch, wrong place at the wrong time for the 41.
So that's the 9th caution of the evening. And a couple hard hits.
Is what do you do, Rick? You've run 5 hard tires.
Gets a massive block, as you knew you would. Almost turns Kurt Busch and everybody else. Open the door up for Ross Chastain to win the race.
And
Talladega, baby.
Eric Jones went up. Oh, just caught the end of the one barrier and into the other. Now, that was similar to an area that
they got to make it 6 more times.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There was no way.
Oh, it's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Strimmi's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the ground.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Boyer, McMurray.
Get into the outside wall here, coming off a corner. There he goes.
Almost the same thing that happened to Spencer a while ago.
But he overcorrected and shot it right back out into the wall. Lots of damage. And then behind him, I think people are checking up. And here comes the 18 car gets turned down.
Yeah, the car, boy, it just gets loose.
Been there, done that.
The blue car, which may have been Stenhouse, just might have nicked him as he came around. Hard to say.
Yeah, that's coming off turn 2, and I'm going to tell you what, he hit that wall.
Kyle Busch, what a
Into
restart.
the side of the 41. The 41 in the fence.
And now they're sideways. The 11 goes down. The 9 gets caught. The 41 involved. Championship contenders and blocking on the bottom. Reddick tried to get underneath Suarez, and Blaney's around again.
And he gets nailed by the 11. And it's the big one in turn 2. Slams to the outside. It's 5-time champion Jimmy Johnson. He collects Danica Patrick and the 34 of David Reagan.
Trevor Bayne, the 21 car, winner from Matt Kenseth.
I'm sorry,
yes,
you're right.
in the 20 car. Yes.
Came right down in front of the 78 and made contact, and it's on from there. That's what happens with these guys when you run in a pack. If something happens up the front, you're going to get in.
Top right of the screen. Yep. He was under somebody. Yep, he lost the left rear, and unfortunately, Kurt Busch was right there.
That's Kurt Busch cannot catch a break, but they hit these safer barriers, and both guys drive away.
Yeah. Amen, man. Those things.
Hey, guys, huge call by Matt McCall, and I love it. Tires down, tires down, tires down. The lap too late.
Into the wall he goes.
He could not get it turned.
Somewhere around 15 to 25. Oh, got a car.
Kurt Busch.
Holy cow.
Got tipped, slides to the grass. Caution is out.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
He's in the fence.
Sloopy.
5, clip this, guys.
Coming down the straightaway. Oh, he knows he's got a problem right there.
Daryl, it looked like the left rear tire. It looks like where
it had that look to it.
Tread
yeah, and
came
that's where
off
the tread
of it.
came from. Looked to me like.
Roadblock here. Almirola and Kurt Busch get into the outside wall after contact there. Yaley.
Up out of the groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Oh my gosh. He wanted to get back in line, but guess what? Joe Nemechek was there.
Ford Burton just barely getting by there in the black and yellow car.
He just thought he had a spot in line, and we closed up on him.
Might have got out of the gas just a little bit.
And here's that straightaway we talked about in the race breakdown, Rick, 9 degrees.
There's huge damage to
These battles in this shot. Great job, guys. Down the stretch. Look out. Trouble. Kurt's into the wall. Boyer's in it as well. And Kurt's getting the worst of it.
Like a little bump drafting going on right there and trying to gain the advantage. Looks like the 48
cannot protect against that run.
Oh, Kurt Busch around off the bumper of Blaney.
Inside. Call the left or inside. You should be the leader.
Looks like
Truex not able to avoid this one. Or Bowman.
Oh, Bowman's got it.
What's he going to do? He doesn't go to the bottom. Enters low, moves up the racetrack. That sends Corey into the wall.
Kurt Busch.
Some hard licks right there.
Told you can't count on anything here, Al.
Wow.
Got out of the groove.
That just took off on him. It almost looked like something broke right there. Unusual.
And Robbie Gordon, no place to go. He's got his load as best he can, but
And he gets hit.
gets hit from Mike Wallace from behind.
Now, we saw a little bit of this last night in the Busch race. We had some guys that cut their tires, and tires went down, and we saw some
Pushing Kyle. It just hooked him. And look at Brendan Gaughan. Just flipping right over. It's like the nose of that Chevrolet just can't quite push him straight.
Very hard. He was coming off the corner. Actually, it looks like Kurt Busch lost the car and then hit the right front of Kevin's car, maybe blowing that tire out, but they both hit the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. So this wasn't a tire issue right there, other than maybe the right rear just being worn on Kurt Busch's car, and that creating a problem.
Brad Keselowski was able to get by. Oh, and sideways goes the 41. Contact with the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Caution comes out. The 21 also involved.
Inside.
swung around and hit the front pretty hard as well.
Yeah, that hurts every time.
Let's go make it happen.
See how that car's
and
moving around? There it
we got
goes.
trouble. Trevor Bayne into the wall. Kurt Busch trying to save it.
And you see these guys spinning behind, it's because they check up and somebody else doesn't check
work
up.
on it, Don.
You can say I'm in.
Oh, no. Trouble, man. Big trouble
At
down
least
there.
3 cars.
Lots of trouble
Jeff
up there.
Gordon's involved.
Just look out, don't
Kevin
go.
Harvick.
I couldn't tell what happened, but somebody got into the back of the 16 car and turned him.
I believe
Robbie
it was
Gordon,
Kurt
big
Busch, the
damage.
97 car.
And the first contact may have been between the Roush teammates. Busch.
Way too aggressive of a block. No way Kyle Busch could really do anything there. And then everything behind it just is complete chaos.
A huge hit by that 37
Yeah,
that gets
Ryan
turned back
Preece.
up the racetrack.
Yeah, head on into that outside wall for Ryan Preece.
He's had some hard hits this year.
That was a hard lick on that inside wall by that 10 car.
Now Patrick Carpentier has climbed out of his car. He's
Look
okay.
at that. They just keep pounding. At 17, he's torn up big time.
Still there.
Oh, around goes the 20.
Keep coming, sharp curves.
Kids at the round,
Back it
out in front of the field.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from that exactly what happened, but he was definitely out of shape when he got there.
Rankings clean themselves of cars. They slide down into those who were trying to take evasive.
Saw Kenny Wallace in the 0-0 car hit that outside wall very hard. Remember, they just installed the safer barriers.
And just remember, what goes up has to come down, and they go up.
Right before he made contact with the 2,
hooks his bumper, turns him around.
Oh, he slammed Alex Bowman. And then it's on. And for the second time in less than a handful of years, Eric Almirola caution for the fourth time. Watch the Miller Lite number 2.
Just snaps around. That's just what this tire seems to do.
Just like his teammate Ryan Newman on the last caution, just different end of the racetrack.
Ooh. Whoa. Ooh, the 41 looked like he pushed loose and it's shot into the wall in front of Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he just lost grip and shot right into Chase Elliott.
You know what that 78's called?
Out the window down the backstretch. I don't know if he was saying that.
Trouble! Martin in the wall! Several cars involved. Kurt Busch is in it.
Earnhardt Jr. gets banged up.
I'm not sure somebody was trying to slow down and get pit lane.
Casey Mears.
Bobby.
Schrader's in the grass. Several cars down pit road.
Today here at Pocono.
Kurt Busch.
Nothing he could do.
Wow.
It's Kevin Harvick under Ryan Newman and Kurt Busch. Oh, look out, trouble. In the wall, Kurt Busch and Newman. And the 29 car, Kevin Harvick, broke loose there.
Ryan Newman.
The top 31 cars a second from each other.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Big one.
Was Bobby Labonte getting turned. Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, the 1, Martin Truex in it. Let's race out of turn 2. Spin down the back straightaway, and it's Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch. Now
yellow.
Now 97, and he just turned it down in there and trying to stay off the 97, brought the back end around.
Yeah, just it got him real loose as he got down in the middle of the corner.
You're down.
This is where it's gonna. This is when it hurts the worst. You're right in the middle
there.
of the corner.
You saw it when it blew.
Yeah.
I mean, dead in the middle of
right in the middle of the corner. You're already back in the gas.
And Kurt again had worked his way back onto the lead lap.
It would be just like somebody walking up to you and poking you in the gut as hard as they can.
Again, the cars are locked together.
Look at this view right here. Riding along with Busch. You can see he has no idea where anybody is, and he committed to going to the top, and Kevin Harvick was sitting there. He came out of the smoke, and there the car was sitting.
There we see. Hit first in the wall. A lot of damage to that car.
And that car takes off again, just like it did in turn 2.
Right in front of the leaders.
Right in front of his brother.
Around without flipping.
See right here, he gets down low. The 17 of Ricky Stenhouse tries to fill the upper lane. The 42 tries to block. And as you said, the 42 was destined to go airborne. The roof flaps deployed, setting the 42 back on the ground. And as that
car 4, he wanted to lead that first. Whoa, here we go, coming around, 97 car. Kurt Busch slams the inside wall, and just like last night.
Tony's car just, Tony hit the apron. He got down on the apron. He got a little bit loose. Kurt was all over the back of him, and there he goes.
Tony's dropped the window net on his car. That's a signal to safety workers that he is okay.
And finally rubbed the hole through the sidewall.
Oh,
he hit hard too.
I think that yellow car on the inside gets in. Yeah, it gets up into Rusty.
That's Mike Skinner in the floor.
And here comes Gordon. He's in the smoke. He had no idea where anybody is, and he gets into Skinner's car.
You know, Darrell, that's right there in turn 2. We've seen that a lot. That's what happened with Dale Jarrett and Steve Park. It's like the car in the bottom just can't stick there and gets into the car above him.
Larry, when you enter turn 1 here, you can hear. Wow.
Yeah, he was getting ready to spin out till Reed Sorensen got there.
100 miles an hour on that camera as they go down the back stretch.
Oh, there it is.
Hard into the wall. The 41 of Kurt Busch. He'll collect the rest of the field.
The 18's in it. The 48's in it.
The 88 is in it. Just on the front edge. She starts to roll now on the apron. The 32.
Number 97. See the car right there. Shoot up to the right. Now he rides around all the way around again
For a lap.
for a lap.
Until this happened.
Yeah. So he took the wheel off. It was because the wheel was off.
Andretti looks like that maybe the 42 got into the back of the 2, I think it's still 4 wide, and then Stenhouse gets into 78, 78 gets into 14, and it's on from there.
Like I said, no give. You know, there's just at this moment when you start to get down to this part of the race, nobody gives an inch.
Want to ride with Mark?
It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. Out of the inside.
And almost wrecked him.
I told you.
There he goes.
I told you.
Did.
I told you.
Oh my gosh.
Checkers are wreckers.
That boy's got a lot of talent.
I think the initial contact, Larry, was when the 14 started up a little bit and they kind of touched it, and that just got the 14 loose.
Look at the speed of Biffle into that wall.
What's his thing? Pow!
And Kurt Busch just a passenger sliding on into it.
Well, look at that slide there on the 10 car.
And the 97 car
the 97
around.
the wall. Busch in the wall, the defending series champ.
In the mirror here. In the mirror. 09 just wrecked us.
This all happened just behind Jimmy Johnson.
Huge push. And around goes a 2. Too big of a push. He caught the 41.
The big one.
Logano's caught up in it.
Oh, my goodness.
Denny Hamlin. Austin Dillon has damage. Daniel Suarez trying to avoid. Ty Dillon.
Turn 2, guys. Hard into the wall goes Kurt Busch, the defending series champion.
He's trying to get in a chase. Currently 7th in the points.
You can see it doesn't take much, just a small tap. And look, even Edwards does get a little. Wow, got a little bit of contact there on the side of Kurt Busch's car.
Now let's ride along with Kurt Busch.
I wonder if he didn't make minimum speed.
So he was clear of the clock. He had made minimum speed.
Oh, he gets tagged by Stremme. He was jammed up behind the 32 car of Quapple.
Really good opportunity there. See right there. Wow. That's what a hard hit.
Goodness.
Yeah,
that thing's.
It's like Matt went to dive to the bottom, and Joey was already had a nose in there, and around Kenseth went. You can see hard contact to the right front for Stewart.
Edwards gets the right front of Stewart's car. That tips it into the wall.
Watch Danica. She's sliding. She hasn't hit anything.
Nope.
She's in the orange and green car. She thinks, I've got this baby missed. But Stenhouse Jr. comes.
Oh, my goodness.
Different angle of this crash. Kurt Busch over. There's Newman's car coming across. A ricochet. Truex in it. Casey Kane in it. Jimmy Johnson with contact. Jeff Green, the 10 of Riggs. 41 Riggs.
Jamie McMurray gets in the back of him and turns him in the wall. And that's what shredded the tires. Well, I think Gordon took the left side of his car off.
Kurt Busch is on pit road as here's another look at it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage, Mike. The 2's got quite a bit of right front damage.
And look at Keselowski thread the needle in the 12. He gets away without damage. So